There's more entertainment and a big brekkie exclusive. I love this.
Big one for you this morning. Chris Rock can truly do it all. The comedian has forged an incredibly successful stand-up comedy career, film and TV as well. And now he's turning his attention to horror movies. Yes, that's right. Chris is the brains behind the revamp of the Saw movie franchise, which was originally started by two Aussie filmmakers back in 2004. I caught up with Chris and his co-star, Mac Minghella, to hear why it was time to bring back all the films.
This package just came in.
Get everybody out of here.
Chris, Max, welcome to the Today Show. I have to say, you scared the absolute out of me, so thanks for that.
You're very welcome.
It's always the Aussies behind this. Does that mean that we're maybe a little bit crazy?
It's a penal colony, so, you know, you guys do have an edge. Play me.
Hello, Detective Banks. Do you know where your officers are?
Chris, you've done comedies, animated, family-friendly flicks, dramas, TV, stand-up. What made you want to go into this genre?
I realized when I look at movies I've been in, it was like, oh, I'm really funny in dramatic situations. It's just the kind of comedy I do. Even when I do stand-up, it's best when I'm talking about something not funny. I'm funnier in a Scorsese movie than I could be in a Judd Apatow movie. Like, that's just kind of the place I live comedically. So I thought horror would be a really good place for it. You know, an intense
He's not giving
work.
himself enough credit, because I think what Chris is able to do, which is super unique for an actor, is able to switch between these very dramatic moments and these very, you know, and these lighter moments and these scary moments, and it's effortless to watch him do it in person. It's really kind of remarkable, and I can't think of a lot of actors who can do it.
So then does that mean that you often find yourself in really serious situations, but inside your head is actually something really funny?
I'm always thinking of something funny, but yeah, sometimes I have to like hold back because the thing I tried to do with this movie, I was like, okay, you can't ever make fun of the movie. You can't ever make fun of what's happening. You know what I mean? So anytime I'm funny, I gotta be funny as a cop in this character, never as Chris Rock.
You can't do this alone.
Max, joining the Saw franchise isn't for the faint of heart. Were you a big fan before you joined? I mean, I would feel a bit terrified on set. How did you cope?
Well, here's the good news. It's not real on set. So it's actually kind of fun to see it all and see how the traps are made. I felt like Charlie at the Chocolate Factory a little bit. But yeah, I mean, to answer your question, I was a big fan of the Saw movies. I love Saw 2. That's my favorite.
That's my favorite too.
Yeah, it's my favorite one.
Jigsaw copycat. It's gonna go sideways fast.
Chris, I love that the wonderful Samuel L. Jackson is your father in this. What was it like working with him in this context?
I love Sam. I think technically we're peers, but I hold him at such high esteem that you know it took me a while to get used to having him around. He could be anywhere. He could be anyone. We're gonna tear this city apart.
Now, the movie, I feel like you guys left it on a little bit of a cliffhanger, and I don't want to put any ideas in your head, but Australia can be a pretty scary place. You should come down here and shoot it.
I've been to Melbourne, I've been to Sydney, I've been to Perth.
Perth is the world's most remote capital city.
Yes, that's how bad I got hit in my divorce, that I did a show in Perth.
Well, there's a lesson for you, Max.
Yeah, I know.
There you go, Mac.
So
there you go,
many
Max.
life lessons.
Watch out for marriage unless you want to be doing shows in Perth.
Okay. Good morning, everyone in Perth this morning.
Good morning to everyone in Perth. We love you.
Yeah.
And if you are brave enough, the suspense thriller Spiral from the Book of Saw is out in cinemas this Thursday. It has an R rating, so consider yourself warned.
Oh, there's one for the kids.
By me and Chris Rock.
He is a
Lots
funny
of
dude.
warnings. He's so funny. He was a great chap, very generous.
How did you find watching that movie, though? Like,
I'm not good with that stuff.
No.
It's a lot of, like, looking between... Yeah.
because I often think your job is, like, the most awesome job in the world until I hear you have to watch a movie like that.
And then you're like, no, thanks.
I'd have to quit.
Yeah. No, it did scare the absolute
Rah!
out of me.
Rah, rowdy.
No, not a pulse rate above
Didn't
30.
even flinch.
Nothing. You're just not very
I
scary.
wouldn't do that to you.
No.
Well, that's the nicest thing you've said all year.
That you're not very scary.
Oh, she's coming along, everyone. Big round of applause for Ali.
Oh, if you're going to clap, do it like you mean it.
More of a golf clap, isn't it?